Asset and welcome to the Gems of War campaign, week 1, day 4. So today, of course, we have been kind of slacking on Underspire. If we go check over here, we can see our Underspire is at 1.5 billion battles. Wait, how many do we have total? We're gonna have, what is that, 68? Yes, we have 68 torches to go use today, and we will be using every last one of them. So that'll be one of our biggest game plans for the stream, because we have not touched Underspire yet. We have some pretty decent teams, though, because we have access to Karakroft, so worst comes to worst, double Zolgoth and we auto win. So we'll probably go down that route. For the earlier fights, we'll definitely going to be going down the Dragon route, as just killing everything simultaneously is going to be quicker. But as soon as that starts falling off, like needing 3 casts, maybe even 2 casts, let's go straight into Zolgoth and go from there. Definitely once it's 3 casts. 2 casts is probably still fine, especially since it can loop slightly into itself. Not necessarily as good as Stellarix in that sense, but still can. If it already has the curse, it's doing, what, 13 gem spawn? So a pretty solid amount. Only thing in there is our blinking XP booster. Anyways, let's go clear out everything else, with one of those being, of course, the class event. We have the Sorcerer class event going on today. Unfortunately, not too much we can use aside from the pretty standard things. Nothing really too good for empowers or anything like that. So we're just going to go claim our quick 25 gems using... of course it says I can't use it. I hate that. Ever since they changed it. And the funny thing is, I think the glitch still works. The one that prevents you from trying to... Or they're trying to prevent you from using weapon in an invalid location, but in doing so, they also added it to other locations where it shouldn't be. Like it's identifying Black Manacle as a weapon we can't use, even though we very much can use it. So every time you copy-paste it in, it's like, oh, you can't use that weapon. And then the second you click back, it's like, oh yeah, you can use that weapon. But anyways, hello everyone! Hello, Bill. Hello, Draco. Hello, Mark. Hello, yeah. Hello, Easy Breezy. Hello, Chad. Hello, Daddy Shark. Hello, Clip Bomb. Hello, Mark. Hello, Imperial. Hello, Easy Breezy. Hello, Sushi Ninja. Hello, Logic Slayer. Hello, Stacy. Hello, everyone else. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Okay, so we need brown, we need purple, and that's it. Those are the only 2 colors we care about here. And even ignore the skulls. Biggest issue here is actually getting them. But once we do, they will be very dead. There we go. Of course, we still one-shot the earlier sections. I'm actually not using the new Black Manacle. I'm still waiting until free-to-play ends up getting it. If I'm not mistaken, it is still money-locked for anyone who didn't get it from the Kingdom Pass a little while ago. The one that they ended up doing for... oh gosh, what was the new kingdom called? Not the Dark Circus. The other one. Midnight. The Midnight Kingdom ended up getting a new scythe weapon thing, and it's basically slightly better Black Manacle in most situations, including Thursday class events. I haven't been using it as it's still money locked. I do have it, but it's still like $7 money locked from that one campaign thingy. It will be available for free, or, you know, in-game resources through Soulforge, as much as a standard legend weapon. But it will be available for in-game resources next Midnight event. The problem is we haven't had a Midnight event since then. Our last Midnight event, which didn't have it, of course, was back in, like, what, January, February? And they're probably not doing another one until, like, what, probably May? I think we can see all the way to May, and there's still not even one then, so... Still a little ways away. But when it does end up happening, we'll be able to go get the weapon, and actually start showing us some teams here and there. That's basically just alternative Black Manacle. They still have their niche, but more often than not, the new Scythe thingy actually beats out Black Manacle. It's same damage, one lower mana cost, while also having extra turn potential. Not that Black Manacle doesn't, but it has substantially higher extra turn potential than Black Manacle. That's a low cookie! So we're creeping very close on that level. We used a bunch of XP boosters the other day when we were doing the PvP grind. Hopefully we're still top 10, because we're probably doing bare minimum for the rest of this week for PvP. Unless it seems we're so close by doing bare minimum that we get to go take a higher rank, I'm probably just doing it. Because last week, we made 2nd place and got 1st rank loot. So we don't even need to necessarily take 1st to get 1st. Which is a reoccurring thing that keeps happening. Yeah, 2nd place was enough, so it's not even worth the time to really go for it. Unless we're just, like, really absurdly close. Which I don't think we are right now. Unless I checked it was several thousand. Yeah, it's like 8,000. Technically 9,000. Around there. Oh, hello, Isabel! Welcome, welcome. Yeah, it's like 9,000 to end up getting there. So I just realized we're all, like, basically the same level. Actually, I mentioned this yesterday. Actually, he gained a level since then, because he was 12 levels below the threshold. Now he's 1 above. That's kind of funny. He's gained a level since then. Because I recall, this guy was 12 levels below 1,900. We were 12 levels above 1,900. But he's gained a level since then. But I'm happy with third there and just hope we get high enough rank. Oh, we do have access to yellow today, though. We'll be doing that. Though I won't be getting the yellow bonus. I'll probably be getting purple bonus. Or some other bonus. Because the yellow bonus one is really slow this time around. I can't remember what it was. I want to say McGrim Woods. Whatever it is, it's really slow. So I'm probably just sticking with a weaker bonus. He's going to take like an extra solid 3+ minutes to go take that bonus. Whereas the amount of extra benefit we'd get from it is definitely not that much time save. Anyways, let's go get, speaking of time save, let's go get our little bit of handful of gems. Finish out the class event. Clear out the other dailies. Then we'll probably do a ton of Underspire before we go do PvP. And just end it out with a little bit of PvP. Probably the game plan for tonight. And of course, we do a Bounty Hunter starting tomorrow night. I'll be going on for the next 3 days. Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Same premise as always, so of course we're not going to be covering a video on it. Ever so occasionally I do if it's an exceedingly relevant troop. But if it's just standard Bounty Hunter troop like the one we're getting, it's nothing really to mention. It's about as weak as any of them. Create some green gems and resummons itself. Though it is the first introduction of a 0 spawn troop. It summons 0 to 3 copies of itself, meaning it can roll 0 4 of the time. Assuming they're weighted evenly, which it should be. Which is definitely not ideal if you're expecting a summon and it's like, nope, no summon for you. Obviously there are things that have a summon but don't always summon. That already exists. It's the first time we've ever seen a level range like that. Because things that do have a summon that don't summon, like they'll have it as like an either or, which I guess is technically a 50% chance that they won't summon and stuff like that, but this is the first troop where we have a numerical value from like X number to X number, where one of the numbers is actually 0 directly. Oh, are you guys playing Power World? Yeah, we'll continue that this Saturday. As far as the other server we've been doing. Has the update hit yet, by the way? Because it's supposed to in the next few days. Though tomorrow we'll probably go stream Old School RuneScape, then Saturday we'll go do the other thing. And then Sunday I'll be busy with the holidays. Or holiday. Hopefully the patch doesn't hit on Easter. Because the earliest we'd probably do it after that would be like Tuesday or Wednesday next week. Hopefully it'll hit exactly on Saturday. He's still been playing it every day. Nice. Yeah, I still have Old School RuneScape playing in the background every day. Since we ended up randomly getting the mining pet, we're now trying for the woodcutting pet. So instead of randomly hitting rock, we're randomly hitting tree. We have changed material. We'll be streaming that tomorrow. We'll be mostly probably hunting the bird. Because that's a bit more engaging than hitting tree AFK. Oh, also, I got all the new equipment from the patch that they did the other week. So maybe we'll mess around with some of that equipment too. So hello, Defiant. Welcome, welcome. Killing the Marketeer is more profitable with the gold keys. Yeah, they drop 2 to 3 gold keys or something every single kill. Or whatever it is. Actually, I think it's 1, but it gets multiplied by whatever the server thingy is. So I think it's like guarantee 3 gold keys every time. It's actually why I kept going to the winter area on stream. The place where you used all the gold keys is in the high tier areas. And the winter area is one of the only few locations you can spend them. Hello, Abek. Welcome, welcome. Alright, class event completed with 2 extra spears and our 25 gems, and of course we don't need the XP. The sorcerer class is one that a lot of people likely don't have upgraded, so you get a lot of loot there. Also, what is this? That is not worth it. Though it's interesting to see that they have new offers coming around. I think almost every single one this time around has been different. But I would say for the most part this isn't worth it. This is enough to gold elite level 1 troop, which would obviously be a mythic. As well as 5 shiny keys and the standard amount of gems. That's probably not worth it. There's just so many ways to get them these days. Most notably, just do Underspire for a week. You'll easily get that. Speaking of which, we'll get to that soon. So we can go claim our own for free. Do I have to do all of Adventure Board today? I do. That's unfortunate. Because only one of these is good. And it's obviously the gem one. I said, hello, Genki! Welcome, welcome. PvP is awful. Yeah, a lot of people not liking the new PvP. Obviously, they're still going to be tweaking it over the course of the year. We're only 3 months in. They still got a lot of year ahead of them. But yeah, its current state is not ideal. I don't completely hate it, but I'm definitely doing like basically bare minimum for it right now. I'm still keeping up with bare minimum for it just for the future. For when they get everything kind of tweaked and everything. Plus, there's still some really good loot there. I definitely highly advise doing bare minimum of 6,500, even if you're not doing like the daily Valhawks and everything. You gotta at least get 6,500 each week. It's a free deed book for a very little amount of time. If you're in the harder format with a bad team, you can still easily get 6,500 in like an hour or two. I think our current rate ranges, depending on the team, from like 10 to 15,000. And if there's a bloodthirsty location. Or sorry, 10 to 15,000, I mean. I'm not sure what I just said. But we can get about 10 to 15,000, depending on conditions. But, yeah, 6,500, even with a weaker team, should be doable in, like, 2 hours or less. And that's over the course of an entire week, not just a single day. Plus, with that extra 1,000 glitch that's still in play, you technically need even less than that. Ban all mythics from PvP. The meta would be kind of funny without any mythics. It's something I was kind of hoping that Guild War would eventually have. Like rotational modes for it. Where like 1 week it's like no mythics, another week it's no empower, stuff like that. Or basically there's like the, like every single month there's like a different restriction for Guild War beyond whatever default restrictions they have. And honestly, PvP could benefit a lot from it too. A week of no mythics, a week of no empower, a week of no hero on your team. A week where all traits are disabled. There's a lot of weird, like, sub-game modes they could do for it. That would help prevent some of the really broken stuff. Like, obviously there'll still be a meta at any given time. Oh yeah, we have a journey event this week. Did I even do this last night? I did. I didn't remember doing so. El Loco's still carrying us like crazy, which is greatly appreciated. Tyrion's no longer dead last. And we'll go do our battles. I lost a Valhawk earlier. Though, with how good El Loco's doing, I don't think that's going to be even remotely an issue. Let's not lose this guy. When is the max we'll lose this week? Actually, I probably should have just casted this. There's a chance we miss. Yeah, that was my concern, not getting enough mana back. I don't have enchant either, so I can't pass my turn. The other two do, you don't. Transform, select the mana color to green. Just gonna kill that right off the bat. Yeah, I gotta get full mana before I do anything with her. And we can do that off of this. Oh, or not, if we just full missed. Not ideal. Not ideal at all. Should be matched, though. Gosh, Doomed Volge is so good. I can't wait till we get this for every color. But we're still missing 4 of them. But we'll have it by the summer. We'll have them all by, like June, pretty much. Most likely. Yeah, even though Arena's really unbalanced, it does set up like a kind of restricted mode that somewhat works. The big issue with Arena, though, is the same issue that just all PvP has in the game currently. The lack of balance for any given game mode. The biggest issue I would say with PvP right now is because of all the area restrictions, it really shows the lack of balance from like in-kingdom and in-types. Like, you know, same type, same kingdom, stuff like that. There's some kingdoms that have absurdly good synergy and then others that are horrifically, horrifically bad. It's one of the reasons why Central Spire is pretty much the best place to go for PvP if you're not doing a Bloodthirsty location. It's pretty much the only place you should be doing your battles if you're not doing Bloodthirsty. You just do Central Spire PvP. You don't have to worry about any of those restrictions. And oddly enough, despite that, the teams are actually weaker. They're not stronger. Because pretty much everyone with a weaker team is forced there, making the average team not as strong, oddly enough. Even though the team comps you can build are stronger, the average population of average teams is bringing it to a much more average state compared to Yellow, which is like Tuckshakas everywhere. Also, thank you, Solitary, for the continued support. Greatly, greatly appreciated. And Koopsta ended up getting it. Thank you, thank you. It looks like we have about 4 sigils left. I say that because we should be getting Valraven soon. Up there it is. Gonna say, my Valraven senses were tingling. That's a lot of red. It's very rare that we actually get the full bonus from that. But there it is. Wow, 2 in 1 turn? Wow, we just double extra turned Queen Titania without having any red gem spawn or storm. It's been purple storm. And that should be the last of our sigils then. It looks like we only have to do the daily for 2 more days. We're probably not even going to need to do it on Sunday. Spider Tacit. Also, the bug population has been surprisingly not that high recently. I haven't seen a bug around the house in a while now. Though I say that, I did see a very small fruit fly the other day, but that doesn't count. Like one of those really microscopic ones. Or I think it was a fruit fly. Or some kind of flying bug that's, like, microscopic in size. Oh, you were talking about the tingling sense? I was wondering what that was a reference to. That makes sense now. I have no clue why I hit him. Out of everything we could have hit, that was like the least efficient thing we could have tapped. But oh well. I remember when Farish Ra used to get used. The good old days. When he was actually viable to use on a team for beyond just souls. For the longest time he was used for soul farming. But even in that time, he was also used just as a damage source. Whereas nowadays, he's a horrifically bad damage source. I keep forgetting, we have lifesteal on purple. I think it's only 1 damage, but hey. 1 damage is 1 damage. Yeah, there's a lot of spiders around here. Aside from Black Widows, though, most of them are pretty tame. Like, poisonous-wise. Or I should say venomous-wise. I haven't seen a Black Widow in my area in a while, though. Tame poisonous spider? Oh, so I just realized we got another Val Raven. Oh, Daddy Longlegs, or whatever that one spider is called, is a pretty tame poisonous spider. But yeah, Black Widow's the only one that we really have around here that's, like, even remotely menacing. And I haven't seen one around in, like, a decade, if not longer. Doesn't mean they're not around, but they're not, like, around. Like, they're definitely around, like, this state or even this city. But, my exact current location seems to be all Black Widowed out. Not sure if they did a mass extermination at some point or what. I haven't seen any in over a decade here. Ah, there we go. We're almost middle. If we had our other Valhawk to join the 55 people, we would be. Which also with Valraven luck could be 57. Anyways. Oh! I got a deed offer. Good thing this thing popped up. Wait, why does it show me an ingot offer? Help get character off to level 28. What, do I have a weapon not upgraded? Wait, why does it say I need, fully upgrade? Oh, it wants me to fully upgrade another Karkaroff weapon. Weird. Oh, it wants me to upgrade every Karkaroff weapon in the game. This was the upgrade that requires the weapon. I didn't think about that. Wait, do I have everything I need for the upgrade? I didn't even think about that until just now. Which we should. I'm gonna go do, like, something like this. And throw down one of these. 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 Alright, we got it maxed out. What was our other condition? Yeah, let's go do this. I didn't realize I can already hit 28 star. I didn't realize I was blocked on that. Alright, let me do it by base rarity. I need 3 more gold elite levels. Who knows, maybe we'll do a mythic. Wait, did I ever upgrade Zolgoth? It's time. Oh, it's time. Ooh. Do we do Elder Dragon too? I think it's double time. Ooh. We're finally gonna upgrade and use our 82 sets of orbs. Not all of them right now. But yeah, let's go use 2. Might as well. I was thinking if I want to do it right now or wait till later, but yeah, might as well do it now. Because I gotta say, maybe I trying to get to 100. I'm trying to see how many more weeks do we have left. No, I don't even think I could hit 100 by then. Unless we get really lucky on Volkeys. Because I was gonna say, maybe I could try hitting 100 by the anniversary of the channel next month. But that means within 4 events, 5 at most, I would have to get 18 of them. And within that time, we could probably get 8 to 10. Or like even 10 to 12. I don't think we're getting 18 though, so I might as well just use them now. Because I think we'll be slightly short of 100. Anyways, yeah, let's go upgrade this guy. Finally upgrading Zolgoth after all this time. He doesn't gain that big of a benefit, but he does gain a benefit. We check our elite level over here. He gains 4 magic and 4 attack. 4 magic obviously does nothing. 4 attack very barely does anything. But there we go. Gold elite level Zolgoth. And we're actually going to be using him today. But beyond that, he does have some really niche use cases here and there. So we're also going to do the Elder Dragon as our other one. I feel like I would use Elder Dragon more than Vashtagan. Elder Dragon also gains more of a benefit by gaining 6 magic, whereas Vashtagan gains a weird mix of everything. It gains... Oh yeah, it gains 666, but no magic, oddly enough. So yeah, we get much more of a benefit from Elder Dragon. We'll actually be using it today too, so go figure. But even in the future, there'll be situations where you would end up utilizing this guy. So we'll go get him as a little bit extra magic. Honestly, once he has his curse down and everything, he's pretty loopy. And even has it on himself to be able to do it. And that brings his damage up a little bit. And I still need to go upgrade one more, so I'll just try to find something low rarity, like this Tri-Terror over here. Or something else in the lower section. So I want to go upgrade Wall of Tentacle or something. Oh yeah, I guess I could upgrade the new troop that we're using this week. He isn't epic, but we're using him enough that I guess he'll help us out a little here and there. It's not that big a deal, though. Let's see if there's anything else here. That one Golem guy, I guess. Already upgraded the Deep Golem. Oh no, unless we want to go all in on low rarity. Oh no, let's go upgrade something we're actually going to use. Let's go use the guy. We're going to be using him for like 3 more days. Maybe even some in the future, who knows. He is elite, so I'm going to have to do... Actually, I'll do 1. I'll do 1, 2... I don't want to do this. Yeah, I think we'll do 1, 2, and then... Actually, if I do it that way, then I should do this one. Then do 2 of the other, then do an Anu on him. So do that. 2 of these little guys. Oh, so I'm starting to run out of material. We need to start playing Explore 12 again. What happened to all of our tokens? We're at like 0 on everything right now. But there we go. Get him maxed, and that should be a star for Kakarot, oddly enough. Oh wow, 29 star. I was missing out on 2 stars. What have I been doing? But yeah, I still gotta wait a little while on this. Oh gosh, we gotta go elite level 5 more of them. Later, not right now though. I just out of curiosity, what would those 5 be? 1 low rarity one, 2 low rarity one, 3, 4. Alright, there's 4 rares we haven't done. That's pretty nice. And then maybe Wall of Tentacle, I guess. Or Golem thing. Alright, that shouldn't be that hard. We could do 4 rares and then 1 other troop. It really just depends what other troop we want to do later. But I need all the purple deed books before I could do that. I'm still, how many short am I? We're getting 2 from this event. Actually, I could probably claim it right now. So I am 10 purple deed books short of getting 2 magic from Kakarot. 2 permanent magic. That's pretty huge. We definitely need to prioritize that. But slowly but surely we'll get there. But yeah, there's actually another 2 we haven't claimed yet. I guess I could claim it right now if I want to. But since we're in the upgrade mood at the moment. But if I go over to, not that, if I go over to Guild and go over to Journey event, we actually get 2 purple deed books this week off of the 12th reward, which was originally the final reward, of course, since before the expansion of these. And we get 2 pretty useful things here. Well, actually a lot of useful stuff, but 2 most noteworthy ones for right now is 6 purple deed books and 2 purple deed books and 6 deeds towards the book. So if we go over to the kingdom now, we can actually bring it to 19. So we're at level 29 with 19. And the only thing we need to max it all the way in the current state of the game is 10 more deed books. So we'll go over here. 19. This will make the faction stronger if we ever get it, which we had on Tuesday. Actually, that would have been good to have before we did the Tuesday faction event. Should have done that on Monday. I forgot we were already here. But then again, we wouldn't have been that far in the event, though, to have these 2 purple deed books. So I guess that makes sense. Because we probably didn't have that until yesterday. But anyways. Yeah, we just have 1 more upgrade now. And it requires 10 more deed books. Technically 9, because we only need 5 more deeds for the next one. Yeah, we're getting there. Still a solid 9 deed books we need to go get, though. We could test our RNG if we really wanted to. I kind of want to wait for an update to see what they're going to be doing with gold marks, though. But if we get that update next update, and it doesn't seem like there's much to do with gold marks, like nothing new to use them on that's worthwhile, I think we're dumping them all into deed books. We can currently, by the time they do the patch, we're going to have like 22 to like 25 rolls on, probably more than that. But we're going to have like 20-something rolls on this. 1 in 6 chance each time that it ends up being purple, which means on average we should get about 4. which would mean where you would only need another 5 then to close out whatever we still need to finish it out. But we could get lucky and get even more than that. Though, of course, we could get unlucky and get even less. But if we were to spend every gold mark we have on random deep book, which we, of course, would take about a week to do so, or a little over a week since the 3 per day limit. But if we were to do that, we would be about 5 purple deep books away from finally getting the 2 magic there, which is huge once we eventually do get it. Because that's 2 permanent magic everywhere. But hello, Rob, except Arena, of course. But anyways, in other news, let's go finish out everything else. What we're doing. Did I ever finish out Adventure Board? Yes. Does that mean we're done with dailies? Yes, or at least that daily. We did that, we did that, we did that, we did that. I think there's only 2 dailies left. Oh, sorry, 3. Didn't do dungeon yet. Top 3? No, the worst one! Oh, that's not good. You know what time it is. Orpheus Medal, go. Protect us as best you can. But hello, Rob. Welcome, welcome. Hope all's been well. What's the advantage of running a +2 yellow +1 purple banner with this team? Which one? The one we're doing right now? I have a couple different banners I've set to them. For this one, probably no purpose. The best banner would actually technically be green-blue. I think I just had this one set to a weird banner and just never bothered switching it. I currently have it set to blue-red with -green. Not sure why. I see we're talking about a different team because that's not the banner that you mentioned. But yeah, this banner does need a change. Because green-blue would be the best one. +2 blue, +1 green. What is that minus? Does it minus something weird? No, just brown. That's fine. Or red, either or. Yeah, +2 green, +1 blue. Oh, sorry, I need the other way around. +2 blue, +1 green. And I can either minus red or brown. I'll do red since it's easier for people to get compared to that other one. Ah, there we go. But what team was the +2 yellow +1 purple? I don't even remember now. I assume it was our purple spam team we were running for Journey event. And the main banner we need for that is +2 purple because everything's purple based. The reason I probably went for double yellow is because the new guy uses it, so he's not as blocked. That allows them to 2-turn to full mana. Or even 1 turn from, depending on how the enchant goes. Alright, that's out, that's out, that's out. Only thing left now is PvP and Underspire. And I think we're doing Underspire first. So I kind of want to get PvP out of the way just so we don't have to deal with it. What should I do? You know what? I'm going to do PvP first, hand out code, and then we'll do Underspire the whole time. It really just comes down to which one do I want to save for last, and I think, honestly, Underspire. So let's do PvP real quick. We're going to do bare minimum, which is our 3 Valhawks. How much buff do I have right now? Should I immediately go buff? How many do we have? We have 5. Yeah, let me immediately take a buff. I was going to take a super easy one, though. And by that, let's see. Are any of you any good? Gain 1 magic for each purple ally. I'm only going to have 1. That's fine. I don't even need the other good one. I'm pretty sure I'm only going to be running 1 of them anyways. So this one doesn't even benefit me as much, but it's fine. Because we're not really taking any of these for their benefit. We're taking them for the victory tokens we get. The actual boost itself, we don't really care that much about. Yeah, I really want to see PvP left in a state that's actually good. But still needs quite a bit of work. Also, what on earth is this board right now? It is locked by skulls of all things. It's a really weird board condition to be so bricked up. Also, there's 3 blessed gems on the board. This is by far the most blessed gems I've ever seen on the board. Especially given that neither team has a summoner for it, or, you know, a gem creator for it. Which currently doesn't even exist. Obviously, we'll be getting one during the season, if not a few. But currently, there isn't any way to actually spawn them, other than the sky doing it. When the sky falls. There's that one old Adele song. Well, it's not really that old. It was like a decade or so ago. Oh, you know what was really funny? I was mentioning we haven't gotten demonetized on a stream for a very, very long time. You know what stream ended up getting demonetized? The Power World stream that we did co-op. I'm not sure how or why. But, YouTube's demonetization system didn't like it. We'll see what they think about Saturday stream. I'm trying to find a I just realized something funny. I was trying to find a mana that would go directly into my Stellarix there. And then I just kind of realized, wait, it's being blocked by all colors. I know, everyone was good on stream. I'm not sure why I demonetized. No one said anything weird. It's not like we had Lester and Cole. I'm not sure why. Not like it really matters that much. I just found it interesting. Alright, there we go. We got our bonus. Unfortunately, we're not going to be getting as much from the bonus. I'm actually only getting 5 magic. So we technically would have gotten more of a bonus by taking one of the other ones. The main reason I went for that is just a really easy, accessible one. And the difference between 5 and 6 magic is basically nothing. Obviously, we do have access to 20 magic, but I think it's like War Gear this week, and it's just too annoying to bother with. By the time we finish those fights, we would have almost had all of our Val Ravens already. Or Val Hawks, I mean. Yeah, honestly, the Power Word stream was a lot of fun. Like, I want to do it more often. I just can't really commit to doing it, like, on a... like, multi-day kind of thing. Like, even today, I was going to do a midday stream, and then completely crashed during the day. But it was a ton of fun. Power Word's early to mid-game is just so solid. I can't wait till it actually has an end game. They're making one step towards that this weekend with a patch, but they still got a ways to go. Also, thank you, Isabel, for the continued support. Greatly, greatly appreciated. And Minnie ended up getting it. Also, hello, Minnie. Not sure if I said hi yet. Welcome, welcome. People lurking in the shadows. To help with demonetization, thank you. Yeah, any kind of tip or donation or anything like that helps out a lot. Even if YouTube takes their cut out of it, it's still way more than ad revenue. For like a given stream or anything. Ad revenue's actually been horrifically bad the last few years on YouTube. I know I'm not the only one who's really had a problem with it. Like, it's way different than how it was like 5 years ago or so, comparatively. Also, I would love to have a turn. I just realized I'm running pure Takshaka. I'm not even running like the anti-meta right now. I should probably go grab it. We gotta at least have a wand, or otherwise it's just gonna keep happening. We're not frozen on purple. I was gonna say he's probably gonna get the poke there, isn't he? We do win this though. It's just a matter of hitting it. What a weird fight. I'll take it. You weren't singing this time. Oh, was the audio really low? I can up it for next stream. Because I have no clue what your guys' audio balance was. Actually, I haven't even looked at the stream, like, after the fact. So I should double check, because I can make you guys louder if you guys aren't really that hearable on stream. I just kept it a little bit lower just because I didn't want it to be, like, too over the top. Like, I'd rather it be slightly too quiet than overly loud. I need to really put wand or something on this team. I'm still running like the pre-meta version of this. Back when you could just run anything and win. Because the team we have right now isn't running any counter to the meta. It's just hoping it gets going before it matters. Sometimes it does, a lot of times it doesn't. Doesn't help that we're in a bloodthirsty location. How many more do we still need? I only got one. Gosh, why does it feel like we never get these things? Our luck with these have not been good. Also, talk about anti-meta. This guy's running Silent One. Oh, there's our second one. This guy's running Silent One just to anti-meta the fact that this team has no cleanse. Or not no cleanse, but it has no what do you call it? It has no immune to silence. As you go with like Wand or Beatrix and stuff. I'm kind of surprised he's doing that because there are a lot of Beatrixes and stuff. Well, I guess you can't run Beatrix in this section, but yellow has a lot of cleanse. Worst comes to worst, Wand is under every color. It's a little bit weird that he's actually running Silent One. Because without additional support, Silent One actually doesn't do that much. I like how everyone's running basically this team just with like one iteration. Also, Stellar just got replaced by a Valhawk. That's pretty lucky. It's also a final Valhawk we need, oddly enough. Oh, don't you dare run! Don't do it! Oh, so where did my team go? I'd like my team back. I good he didn't run. I don't have a win condition here, though. Oh, now I do. Random Cascade. For the win. Alright, and we've now done the basic for PvP daily. We did that, we did that. Got a little more points. Still in third by more than double. What is this? Everyone right here in like the 20,000 category, then we dip all the way down to like 9,000. Like this is like bare minimum just did exactly needed for 6,500. Because then you go straight to 7,500. These are like the bare minimum people. It's 558 globally, oddly enough. Despite doing almost bare minimum. Plus Valhawks. Anyways. Now, for the moment we've been trying to lead up to, let's finally do Underspire already. Let me go hand out code first. I'm only going to have one code for tonight, so here you guys go. But yeah, we haven't actually ran any Underspire. Let's go do that. Got a lot of Underspire we need to go run. Here you guys go. Enjoy. Okay, so Underspire. Start heading through it. We have one less than 69 torches. I don't even have my team set. Luckily, we had a Monday video that went over them all. So I can just grab this, copy, paste. Actually, I don't even need Zolgoth this early on. Not Clash Trial. To the Underspire. And of course, we're running our freshly upgraded Elder Dragon. Which one is this? A bunch of purple brown. Yeah, we can make that work. Do we not have a better... Does this place really not have... Oh no, we have brown to purple. Oh, but then that gets rid of my brown. Why do both of you deny brown? Because this guy kind of needs brown. Oh no, I guess it's still a mana burst. In these super earlier fights, this actually is quicker. But I will eventually replace him with Zolgoth. But for now, if we have alignment on it, it will gain a little bit of speed because we're only one casting anyways. So if we ever see some brown to purple, it's probably worth going for. Later on, that's not going to be worthwhile because he actually needs brown on the boards in order to get extra turn. But we're currently at the point where no extra turn is needed because he just insta-kills. Also, hello, Tyrion. Welcome, welcome. And as Terry mentioned, definitely feel free to leave a like or stream. Helps all out and is greatly appreciated. Thank you, thank you. Let's see. What do we need here? Grab a little bit of mana. Yeah, the rest of the stream will be dedicated to Underspire then. We're going to go as far as we can get with our battles. There's a chance we can actually complete it with this many. That's very unlikely unless we get perfect scouting the whole time. Though not impossible. You're super depressed? Oh no, what happened? Or just general depression? Let's see, we'll throw that down. You're buying moving boxes? Oh no. Or possibly good. Though possibly not. Moving boxes can mean a lot of things. It's kind of funny. When I was a kid, I used to actually move a lot. Like every few years. Oh, very bad? Oh no. But I actually haven't moved in a very long time now. Like, if you don't count college as moving, because I was more so just staying with family instead of, like, moving into the dorm or anything. But if you don't count college as moving, I technically haven't moved since, like, 18. Or if you do count that as moving, I haven't moved since 21 or 22 or so. Whereas, from 0 to 13, I think I moved, like, 10 times. Like, 10 different houses. And probably, like, 15 to 20 by, like, 18. But in the last decade, I've moved either zero times or 1 time. Depending on how you calculate a move. Oh, what do we need here? Take that one over. Oh, so what am I doing? I literally have win condition. Okay, I hope things turn around, Tyrion. That's unfortunate. Yeah, the housing market's crazy these days. I know a lot of people who've been struggling with it. I'm still surprised it hasn't bursted or anything yet. Like, we're gonna have like a 2008 all over again. Or 2009, whatever you want to call it. I'm really surprised it hasn't happened yet. Do we go down or up? Alright, fine, we'll go down. I already know the answer. You're losing every... Oh, gosh. That's unfortunate here. Yeah, that's one problem with getting into relationships, too, is just the whole money issue. Like, I would want to have so much excess money before I would ever get in a relationship. Just so that's never a factor with the relationship. Because I feel like it would very easily. Especially since I'm a generally lazy person. So if I don't just, like, initially already have the funds. Let's see. I'll just take that over. Yeah, relationships are complicated. Like, I haven't even bothered making any friends since I've been in this area. Like, every friend I've had in the last decade have all been online friends. Like, all of you guys. A few people I've met through other means. Many of which from other countries as well. But, like, locally, I have not met, like, a single person since high school. Like, the last relationship I had with anyone even remotely local was a girl I had a crush on in high school. They were kind of in, like, a pseudo-relationship of sorts for, like, a couple years. I didn't miss her. We had a lot of fun. Though we left on good terms, though. It just never really went anywhere. What do I even need here? Take that one down. That's good that you have a friend you'll be able to stay with, then. What do we need here? Oh, I can't even take anything over there. Let's take that over. Alright, good. We do have alignment. Take that out. Oh, wow. We found it immediately. We're on perfect scouting so far. Though that's not as ideal to get in first section, but we'll make do. What do we need here? Do we have alignment? Yeah, we'll go for that. I said hello, Mini, if I didn't already say hi. Welcome, welcome. Well, I technically said hi earlier, but hi again. I'm pretty sure on average I say hi to like every person 3 times. So welcome again. Maybe I should give a local person a personalized box. That's funny. I don't know. I don't even know how you go about meeting people locally as an adult. It's one of the reasons I haven't. Like, how do you go about doing that? It doesn't seem like a viable activity to really do in any way in modern times. Through non-digital means. Oh, well, yeah, it might be that way. That dead end room. Seems promising. Go to Broadway at the beach. The problem with trying that is like 80% of people who rotate through this area are not locals. Which leads to the same issue of if you try doing it online. Like, there are times a year where the population of this area is more tourists than local people. Like at peak summer times. Like right now it's definitely more local than, you know, tourists. But at peak summer, like the population number is almost similar. Like it still probably outweighs by local people, obviously. But the ratio is a lot closer than many other areas. Like, you have a solid 40% plus that a random person you see is not even in the state, let alone the country. Which is the same issue you have when online. To less of a degree, though, obviously. But still to some degree. You've been using Loop Team for Underspire? Yeah, I haven't gotten to the Loop Teams yet. I'm just using this until it stops working. And then we'll figure out what we want to build. This is basically just a team until it stops working, and then we'll figure out something. Not sure what yet, but we'll scrap something together. Worst comes to worst, just spamming Elder Dragon till we win should be fine. We could probably run this the whole time too, though I do plan to switch to Zolgoth later. Even though we can run this the whole time, we probably shouldn't try running it the whole time. Though we definitely could. Three Wall of Tentacle with Troop. Yeah, I was almost going to show that for the cheap team. What cheap team did I end up showing? Because I don't think I showed Triple Tentacle, did I? No, I then went down the other route with the Devourer guy. But yeah, you can literally Triple Tentacle into anything. Ideally something that's like 15 or 14 mana cost. Because it works out best. I've shown that a lot in the past, but I didn't bother mentioning it this time around. There are several troops that can do it. One nice thing about Wall of Tentacles, he actually gets 2 magic each time as well. It's not like the other walls where you just gain durability or something. Fortress Gate's probably the most useful one with it, though, because you gain barrier every single time. So you basically barrier your whole team constantly. But a Wall of Tentacles, or whatever it's called, or Thorns, it has the benefit of 2 magic per cast. Oh, this is dead end. Oh, I'm too committed. We're already 1 room in. Oh, there's a double dead end. We kind of saw this coming, but since we're here, we might as well grab it real quick. Though that did dead end way quicker than I was expecting it to. What? I forgot this is even a drop. A Volky? I don't know how I feel about that. Is that good? It's not bad. I wouldn't use the word good to describe that drop, though. I kind of forgot this is even a drop. It caught me so off guard. But you can also get an epic Volky from it, which I've never seen. I've seen Volky like 3 times now. Oh, I keep thinking this creates a purple. So I keep casting that being like, oh, we'll get extra turn. Though I can convert it into purple. And then do that. Just 2 torches to make up for those dead end rooms, I guess. Alright, well, this is almost guaranteed dead end, but we didn't learn our lesson. Let's go this way as well. There's probably another dead end, but hey, as long as it's dead end room, doesn't really matter. All dead ends can be useful. Oh, so we're finally at the point where we need a double cast, which is not ideal. Do I have a second one of him? Because honestly, I should be running 2. Though I think we're running into an issue where I only have 1. This is a rare circumstance where you'd actually run double dragon. Let me double check. Do I own 2 of this thing? I think I might, and I just wanted for the video to only show it with 1. Okay, yeah, I have 3. I have to replace out green slime, but honestly, I think that's fine. How often are we really casting it, ultimately? But yeah, I'm going to double up on Elder Dragon. I didn't do this for the video because I assumed most people would just have 1. But I do have access to 3 if I want to do like a mana accumulator to triple him. Which honestly wouldn't be that bad because all the excess mana would bleed into the next ones. But I'm just going to run with 2 because I don't think we really need a 3rd. Though we do have access to a 3rd if we really wanted to. Though I am still switching to Zolgoth. So once double stops working, we'll switch to Zolgoth build. As long as double's still working, we'll stick with double. Also would love to have a turn. What is this, PvP? I'll just take that one. If he skull pokes us, it doesn't matter. Oh, I didn't even see that down there. No. Come back. Oh, so this second guy's really not wanting to gain mana, does he? What I should be doing is going for red, casting this, and just hope it lands. I should be doing that way more often. That's why I set +1 red. So we can get its mana a little, sneak it in there. Here and there. But yeah, Tyrion, if you ever just want to chat or anything, just let me know. Not sure how much I can help emotionally. But we're all here for you. What do we need? Take a purple. Him poking us means nothing. I say that, he'll kill us in 3 more turns. We do have alignment. And that's what we want to see, get the double up there. If we could do that earlier, we could just double cast and win. We're still in 2-shot range. Alright, yeah, we don't need to go in it. Wait, we almost just double perfected, I just noticed. We only wasted 2, well, technically 4. Though we replaced it with 2, so technically 2. Alright, let's keep going. Yeah, we only took one wrong path so far. Not too bad. Though we really want to be seeing this in the deeper sections, not the earlier sections. Because we're going to have to come back to scout out the earlier sections anyways. Can you ask, what are the odds of Anubis with 4 top-tier traits? To breed it? Or to find it in the wild? To find it in the wild, near impossible. Though, oddly enough, I did almost get one for my, my Ice Stallion. It was only 1 perk off from having 4 perfect. But to get a perfect one from the wild, it really depends what kind of perfect one you want. Given that Anubis has a couple different roles, he's a bit more likely. Oh, 3rd breeding? It would probably take several hours. Like, probably 3 hours, give or take. I've been keeping a lot of breeding material, but I forget how the breeding works. We'd have to use a wiki and stuff constantly. Because the in-game way to figure out is, like, non-existent, other than trial and error. But there's breeding calculators out there for the game. There's multiple at this point. I'm not sure which one is the best, but Genki might know. Not sure if he really does a lot of breeding. I've done it for a couple dozen hours, but that was like a month ago, though I'm pretty sure the system hasn't changed. But you're pretty much always going to need a breeding calculator because I don't think a single person has it memorized. And through in-game means, it doesn't really give you that much info. So you kind of have to use a third-party resource to really figure it out. But yeah, it's not that hard. And I've been keeping a lot of good breeding material to make it easier for down the line. Just so we don't have to scramble around for it later. Yeah, getting bulk cake in that game for breeding is kind of annoying. There are enemies we can kill for it, though. Like, the desert at night has an enemy that you can kill for cake, and since we have triple spawn on, it'll drop 3 cakes when it drops cake. The problem is, I think it's only a 5 or 10% chance it drops cake. But since we have triple spawn and triple resources on, it shouldn't actually be that bad of a method for farming cake. But you can only do it in the desert at night for the lavenders. Yeah, it's like 5% chance, last I recall. I'm pretty sure it's not 1%. So I've never bothered farming them for cake, personally. But I do know that they're a drop. Yeah, it's either 5% or 1%. If it's 5%, it's probably viable. If it's 1%, probably not. But if it's 5% or higher, it's definitely a worthwhile method. I already have a teleport there on the server, too. I'm not sure if any of you guys have explored there yet. So I can be the guy who gets cake then. The problem with that, though, is I need to have strong enough mons or pals to actually kill the lavenders. Which I currently don't, because they're like level 30-something there or something. Whereas we're currently like level 20 on the server. Or, you know, the new one we started. Yeah, we'll continue it this Saturday. Honestly, I kind of want to almost play it now. Because I do have a little bit of time tomorrow, though. I was just going to do old school RuneScape to go do some stuff with that. Try to finish up the update that happened. Until the next big shiny update. Plus, I highly doubt they're getting the patch tomorrow anyways. And even if they do, that means it'll be fully initialized by the time we do the Saturday stream. Hopefully they won't break something else like breeding again, though. With their patch that they do. They'll probably add like 20 new bugs. As things tend to go. I need mana. Oh, I already have breeding material that's Swift and Workaholic. Maybe we just need to figure out how to breed it down. Which is what you need the breeding calculators for. There's one thing I didn't do on my main file that I really should have, that I've been doing on the second file, or, you know, the co-op file. You should keep a low tier of, like, every creature that has correct breeding material. That only has that one singular perk. As it is way easier to breed something down if they only have one single thing, rather than multiple. Unless they have multiple good ones. But if you have them in isolation, it makes it really easy just to breed it down. Until you eventually have a nice breed that can do all four. I'm not sure which is the best breeding material. I know there's been some in some other games that made it kind of easy. Like, I know in Gen 4 Pokemon, you kind of did it with Bidoof. Because Bidoof could, like, breed into anything. I think you could do somewhat similar with the sheep in Palworld. Or one of the other ones similar to that. Because it has a breeding path into almost, like, everything else. It's something I haven't really looked too deeply into. It would matter a lot more if we were starting a lot of files from scratch in Palworld. This is the second one I've ever done, so I'm not too aware. Because there's no Ditto in that game, so you basically have to use the next best thing. Which I'm pretty sure is Lamball. In Palworld, that is. Or as in Pokemon, it would be something in the base egg group. Generally the normal type on Route 1. Or the Route 1 equivalent. Though in Pokemon, you basically ignore that mechanic. Which is one thing I actually like about Palworld, because you actually don't ignore the mechanic. Because in Pokemon, Ditto's just too broken. Whereas in Palworld, you actually have to do breeding properly. Which is how Pokemon would be if Ditto didn't exist. But Ditto kind of oversimplifies it. For better and for worse. No problem, Tyrion. Also, I would love if he didn't freeze us. That'd be great. He's gonna die to Death Mark. Why am I even trying to give him mana? You know in 2 turns he's gonna die to Death Mark. It's just a turn he dies to Death Mark. right here. Oh, he actually got an extra turn. Oh, here it is. Oh, he lived. He lived again. He's really playing with luck right now. He lived again. He's living on the edge right now. He just refused to die to F mark there. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, double dead end. But we already committed to it, so let's go take our double dead end. We came this far, might as well keep going. Do I have any convert? Yes. Has it gotten any better? No. I think I should just get full mana on the second guy before I cast it all. I think that's the problem I've had on the last few fights. I should really get both of them to full mana, then double cast them. Because I need the curse from the first one to initialize us being able to set up the second. Because I keep forgetting, he does like no gem spawn until you start getting curse down. Then he starts doing his really absurdly high curse amount. But it's not until you get that initial curse as you start doing it. Of course he agiled. What's new? Ah, there we go. Getting really close to that level. Oh no! Double dead end with nothing. At least we found the merchant, so we don't need to worry about that. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that's definitely dead end. Okay, there's the only path left then. This is probably going to branch into a double. Let's hope we don't take the wrong one first. Oh gosh, we still have a lot of torches left. We only used like half at this point. Yeah, we'll keep going until we use them all. That was the plan this stream. A ridiculously high amount of Underspire. Though I do feel like we should start doing it on Wednesday like we have been. Saving it for Thursday is just slightly too many battles. We're doing it on Monday and Tuesday slightly too few battles. I think Wednesday's a nice in-between. Because that'd be 17 less than what we have right now. Doing it on a Wednesday. It also allows for a better divide of the team. Because by that many battles is around when you would change. Like, we're starting to get close to when we do a Zolgoth change. And that way we can have 2 different days with 2 different teams. Because otherwise today we're going to have to change our team midway through. To Zolgoth build, of course. Because eventually this team we're using right now will fall off. You can use this the whole time if you don't have Zolgoth. Though I highly doubt you have 2 of him, but not Zolgoth. But there are some people that might be in that camp. But, yeah, he's going to fall off eventually. Like, it's good damage, but we're having to cast so many times that's pretty much beyond its point. Honestly, I'm considering changing Zolgoth right now. I think we are officially beyond the point where it really works properly. Like, it's still working, obviously, but, I think it's Zolgoth time. The biggest issue with running Zolgoth route is mana accumulating for him. But, I think it's time. Honestly, I think I'm actually going to keep this as our option, too. And then go double Zol. Oh, this will also be the first time we get to try out, gold elite leveled Zolgoth. With his 4 extra attack, because we're actually utilizing him for his 4 attack right now. Nice. Oh, so I do need +2 purple, +1 yellow, though. I actually need to change my banner because he's blocking my red. +2 purple, +1 yellow. Minus, no, not minus red. Minus green. There we go. Perfect. But yeah, Zolgoth, Staff of Overworlds, Zolgoth, and Eldritch Minion for the brown to purple. And the great part is now we don't even use brown, so he's not denying anything useful. I don't think our gem knowledge would be very beneficial. Well, we know other things too other than just this game. Gosh. I'll take that one over. I'll take purple. Though I've been in like very, very few relationships. Especially like long-term committed relationships. Mostly because they're way overly complicated these days, as you are well aware of. They seem to be too much work for the benefits. I would take that one over. I do eventually kind of want to start a family or something similar, though. It's just a really difficult thing to do these days. It seems like it only gets harder over time. Oh, what do we need here? Take that one for now. That's one thing I feel like technology overall has made harder. Yeah, we'll take that one. Grab that. Let him have the poke. I should really wait till second Zolgoth has full mana here. Because then we just Zolgoth win. Yeah, Zolgoth can actually backfire a lot. One big downside of Zolgoth is actually one of his biggest upsides. And it's that it creates skulls. The deeper you go in something like Underspire and similar, you're going to get hit by your own skulls like that. And the deeper you go, it's one weird thing with Zolgoth. It's one of the reasons why Catharix in some situations is actually better. Zolgoth, while used to insta-kill things that have really high stats, can easily get hit by his own skulls that the enemy gets better value from. Whereas Catharix actually doesn't have that issue, or Iron Gut. There's one reason why Iron Gut Catharix is actually pretty popular in color restrictions like that. Is when you go super, super high, you don't have to worry about the backfire of Zolgoth's skulls. Like, yes, he'll normally have freeze on the enemy, but that's not always enough to completely save you. Also, I should be prioritizing this thing's mana. If I could just Surge a yellow and then cast this, we pretty much just win. Also, I just realized we create a bunch of brown when we don't need it. I guess I do use it for the convert, though, so it's not like we're not using it at all. We're just not using it as efficiently as we could be, but there's not really a good way to put a brown on this team. Oh, I should kill the other one that has skull reduction. Spell reduction one wouldn't have been an issue. But in all fairness, I don't think it really mattered much. Draco. Let's see, we got 89 and 84, so we'll go this way. Alright, we don't need to do anything over there. We can't cascade that. We don't have alignment. Get rid of that guy. Do we have convert? I sure hope so with all that on the board. Nice, Isabel. Congrats. Are you on your own server right now, or are you doing co-op with Cookie and everyone? On another server. How many servers have you started, by the way, in Palworld? If I had to guess, I'm pretty sure you've done like 8 different ones now. Guess my number's a bit off. This is basically my second server, the one we're on right now. Or, you know, the co-op one we did on Wednesday on stream. Oh, you have one on Steam and one on Xbox. Oh, I thought you had more than that. Let's see. Let's move that over. I need something to happen with you to get mana. Something needs to get mana already. So I can actually start playing the battle. Yeah, that'll do it. A little bit of setup, but once it gets set up, you just auto-win. A little annoying to get there initially. But once you're there, it's really straightforward. Oh, so I forgot. He actually is stealthy, but because the whole team is stealthy, he's not stealthied. If we would have stunned the other one, I actually would have been forced to have that first slot. But luckily Zolgoth doesn't have stun, so it didn't happen. It's actually one of the few times when stun can backfire. Is if the entire enemy team is stealthy and you're about to do a single target thing, and you stun one of them, you actually basically reactivate their stealthy. Because if the entire team is stealthy, none of them have stealthy. But if you stun one of the things on a team that's all stealthied, you know, you'll have to target that one. Which is problematic at times. Very rarely does that situation come up, though. That is a factor. That did, like, nothing. Luckily we have another convert to try to get things going. And that still did nothing. Wait, there we go. Okay, never mind, it did a lot. We'll go Zolgoth that. Do it again. Should be dead. It's so nice having Zolgoth for this, gosh. We've had such a bad streak of horrible back-to-back-to-back faction events, or Underspire, I mean. It feels so nice to actually have a team that can do something. We were on a really big streak of just horrible kingdoms. Not last week, but the 3 kingdoms before that were all horrible for Underspire. But last week wasn't too bad, and this week is super free. Assuming you own either Zolgoth or the Elder Dragon. And of course he gets resummoned. Let me guess, Dragon Soul's gonna do the same thing? Oh no, he didn't. How did I roll 25% but not the 50%? Go figure. Guess it happens sometimes. A little unfortunate. Oh, I should have denied that red. Oh good, he's diseased. Oh wait, was he? Why didn't he not get full mana? Maybe it was. Because I'm trying to think, what even has disease on her team? Are you experiencing a weird score deterioration in Journey? That's normal. You finish battles pretty quickly without losing and still get penalized. It's based on how many turns you do. And infinitely looping counts as turns, which might be the main thing lowering your points. Every single time you do any action is considered a turn, even if you're infinite looping the enemy. So even if it's still your turn the whole time, every action you do counts as a turn. Which might be what's lowering your points. That's applicable for previous Guild War as well as for current Underspire. I mean, not Underspire, I mean current Journey. Where every action you do is a turn. Not simply the transition of turns. But like, if you infinite loop with something 20 times, it's 20 turns. Yeah, that's only applicable to Journey and the old version of Guild War, which might not even be the same anymore. So Journey's the only mode in the entire game that works like that currently. Because we don't know if new Guild War will. So technically at the moment it's exclusively only to Journey event. But yeah, every single action you do is a turn in Journey. So you do have to be careful with that. And that's likely what's lowering your score. Yeah, that's pretty much the only thing that can lower your score. Taking too many turns and losing troops are the only 2 things that could really lower your score in Journey. And normally it's taking too many turns, more often than not. Because some teams are just hard to do, you know, based on what we have on a given week. Like, it's almost inevitable that they start losing points in the current state of the game ever since the Journey nerf. So far, honestly, I haven't had too big of an issue with Journey this week. Since the 2 tweaks that they made. One being the rescaling of level, the second one being, what was the second one? Oh yeah, they gave him 1 higher gem spawn. Which is not a lot, but you know, 1 more is better than not 1 more. Oh no, he has immune to freeze, so he was able to take every skull Zolgoth just did. That's unfortunate. Yeah, these Dooms are actually kind of annoying. They're even harder than the Gem Dragons because I can't just one-shot them. Luckily, they're going to be way less common. Now, we got a 128 and 127. I'm almost guaranteed this is double dead end. I have not seen this fork shape go into a proper room in such a long time. I'm almost so confident that this is double dead end. I'm going down right now. I'm almost near certain that it's double dead end. Unless one of those pitchforks start going to the left, it's double dead end. Like, unless the left path starts going left or the right path starts going right. If they just keep pitchforking, I have never seen a perpetual pitchfork ever end in not double dead end. We'll find out. By not finding out. No, if I go this way and it's this way, then we know it's double dead end. Because if I find the boss room by going not that direction, then we know that that direction obviously was dead end. How on earth did you not get full mana from that? Also, how were you against another Doom fight? Didn't we just have a Doom fight? Also, you can't insta-kill them, but you can still create skulls off them, of course. Which is what I'm trying to do here, if it could ever land. There we go. Because the insta-kill doesn't kill, but you still got skulls. Oh yeah, you're probably way ahead of where we are. Yeah, it still scales really high. They lowered down the scaling. Also, why is every fight I'm doing a Doom? Does it know we're using this team? It's like it feels like our third Doom fight in a row. But yeah, Journey actually gets really annoying at the higher range, especially in the current state of game. There's not much you could really do about it. You're just always going to lose score. You just have to make sure not to lose the battle. But you're pretty much almost always going to lose the maximum amount of score possible in the current state of the game, even with the rescaling on it. It's pretty much inevitable once you get to the really deep sections. Unless we have like an absurdly good team comp that we can use on a given Journey event. But otherwise, you almost full lose points every time. So it's more so about just not losing rather than winning quickly. I was wondering why there's like such a lack of moves. But there it goes. It's shuffled. Because there's so few moves left. And by so few I mean 0. We got a double dead end and right. So I'll go right. Though that double dead end I will take later probably. I don't know, maybe we'll take it now. We're ahead enough where we could do it now if we really want to. I have a single Zolgoth. Do we have enough mana to get the other one? No. You know what? Why did I hit him? I'm just going to kill him all the way. That was a waste of a hit the other turn. Nice. We could work with that. We could work with that. Oh, you being 1 mana short is so unfortunate right now, though. Oh, no, there it is. Perfect. We won. We do that. Boom. Do that again. Boom. Dead. Oh, the Rising Shadows for 7% insta-kill is a lot of fun. I could be using that right now. I'm using Archmages for purple. Which, unfortunately does not get Rising Shadows. I could be using +1 purple instead of +3 and get Rising Shadows instead. I'm not sure which one would really help us more, though. +2 extra purple or 7% chance to randomly kill when you get a kill. I'm running double purple right now just to hope that this guy does enough value off of it. Because this is consistent mana, whereas the other one's going to be inconsistent value. Like, it'll still be value, we just don't know when it's going to happen. Whereas we know exactly when the extra purple is going to activate. No! Well, I'm already over here. Let's take the double dead end. Okay, that means the fork is correct. The fork was not a lie. That means one of them probably curves to the side. Oh, we should have went there to begin with. Unfortunate. At least we found some dead ends along the way. Or I hope so. We're about to find out right over here. I'd assume this is. Be weird if there isn't at least one dead end room here. Second time we got past the 50% check on, what's his name today? Dragon Soul. Also, do you guys remember when Dragon Soul was meta? I miss those days. There was one point in the game when Dragon Soul, in the current state that it is in right now, was the strongest troop in the game. That is how much power creep has hit. It's nearly unusable in the current state of the game. Yeah, exactly how it is right now. It was the meta. Like 7 years ago. Like Dragon Soul Crystar X, or Christine X, however you say that, was like the meta. Like as much as you see Takshaka Stellaryx right now, is what Dragon Soul Crystar X was back in the day. It's actually one of the reasons I think they added Submerge, but I don't think Submerge existed at the time. But that team was actually one of the reasons why Submerge even exists. Not the only reason, but definitely a big contributor to the Submerge mechanic. You don't have your traits, so you shouldn't revive. Or do you have your traits? Oh, you better not. Wait, does he have it? No, he does! I thought he came in traitless. He actually came in with his traits. That's so bad. Also, I feel like we should change something on this team, but I'm not sure what. Because I feel like this team's starting to do really bad, but it shouldn't be. I think the biggest issue is our mana accumulators are kind of clunky. But the problem is there isn't really much to trade out for better options. We're kind of stuck with this. Oh wow, double dead end with nothing. That's horrible. Everything here is absolute nothing. I should have went up with the forks. Alright, if I had to guess, it's left pitchfork then. Because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is probably how it forked. So yeah, we'll go down that way. That's unfortunate. We should have went with pitchfork. I gotta be careful. Bullets are actually really annoying. I was have to be careful in the sense that this team can actually lose. It's very unlikely. But if our hero gets devoured, we no longer have resummon. And then we'll have a super tanky thing there. And then if we miss with Zolgoth... Well, I guess if we do Zolgoth, we'd hit on him. So never mind, that wouldn't be that big of an issue. Now that I think about it. Because even if we got to that situation and it did miss, we would have insta-killed the thing that devoured us. So they wouldn't have super high stats to hit us back with. Oh, wow. Yeah, dead ended immediately. This is normally what forks do. But maybe the other fork goes all the way left. Yeah, this is what I was expecting both sides of the fork to do. But apparently one side of the fork actually does something not like this. Unless I'm missing a path. There's a chance there's a side path that I forgot about. I feel like that happens every single week almost. There's just a random side path in the middle of nowhere that I just completely overlook. And of course that's the one that always has the door, or the room. Hey, Nanu. Wow. How is it the common room gave us the best loot? I knew it! It's down! No! How much you want to make a bet? It's down. Oh no. I didn't see it there. That always happens. Every single time. It's the one I forget about. Because I know for sure this is double dead end. There is still a chance, so I will go take this one. But we already knew this was going to be double dead end. And it was this path right here that's the right one. No! Alright, well, we're already too committed to this pitchfork now. Let's just go take it all the way. Just in case this actually is the path. But yeah, it was the path we didn't see again. For like the 10,000th time. Pretty much every other week this happens. Like, without fail. I forget about a side path, and it's that side path we forgot about that's actually the path. Should probably take that yellow first, but oh well. I was gonna take an extra turn skull. He actually would have died already, but there we go. I don't think it matters too much. At the later fights, we're gonna want to make sure to do that a bit better. This actually could still be it though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's unlikely, but still possible. You got Sentinel during the Power Up stream? Nice. It made you feel depressed? Why? Was it a repeat? You were pretending they removed them from the game? They have to keep trying? Honestly, I think they removed them from my game. I still need proof that they exist. I'm pretty sure we haven't seen one this, the whole year of 2024 so far. Not like a year duration, but as far as like this calendar year. I'm pretty sure we have not seen a single one yet. I'm pretty sure the 2 we got were before the year shift. Or like really early mid-January. I'm pretty sure it was before the year shift. Meaning in 2024 we still have not seen a Sentinel troop. Yep, I knew it. Double Pitchfork was going to be double dead end. This is why I didn't go down here. But yeah, it was that one path I didn't see that was the right way. Which I would have taken after I saw Pitchfork if I would have known it was there, but I didn't see it. So, whoops. Because I knew the second I stepped in and saw the double Pitchfork, we're out of here. And it was correct. I'm not sure why. Double Pitchforks don't like to be dead end rooms. I mean, to be the proper boss room. Especially if they keep going straight. There have been some when they go to the side where they are. But if they go straight or collapse on themselves, they generally aren't. Also, I would love to not die here. No! We can actually legitimately lose this fight. Which would be so sad. Who's the biggest threat here? We can still lose this, so it's very unlikely at this point. Though, not beyond impossible. I created a bunch of blue, which we actually do use. Oh, and oddly enough, it doesn't. A lot of empowerers don't. Like those empower converters. Nice. We can work with that. Do I have any alignment at all? No. Collapsing that isn't worth it. Doing this vertically gives them extra turn skull. Wow, everything looks so bad. I want to just pass my turn. Yeah, I think I'm just going to pass my turn by casting this. Because every option we have, I just hate. They're all so bad. Alright, that's match. Yep. That's what I was trying to avoid giving to them. And now we super overkill. Though we could also just take in the skull that was there. But overkill's more fun. Alright, we got some torches. Alright, now that we fully scouted this whole floor, let's go take the one path I forgot about. Also, we are a little bit behind room-wise. We're going to be halfway through on the 4th day. So we're a little behind now, after everything that happened on this floor. That's fine. This is why you shouldn't save all your battles all the way until the end. Even if you're hoarding the battles like we were this week, you always want to do it by like Wednesday or Thursday just to kind of gauge how far you are. And then you can adjust how many gems you spend per day if you need to. If you wait all the way till the weekend, well, you still can do it that way. You might overspend or potentially even underspend gems. But doing it by like Thursday at the latest or on Wednesday, you can kind of gauge if you're getting better or worse luck. Because you don't know until you actually do the battles. I didn't kill him. Wait, you have score reduction? Oh, yeah, he does. Because one of those has like that useless amount but still enough to keep him alive. Like 33% reduction isn't a lot, but it's enough to keep you 1 extra skull durability alive. Like it'll take a whole extra hit. Even 25% are like that a lot of times. Like it doesn't seem like a lot, but it only takes that much in order to survive. Like look at that, 33% and he survives again. Second time now. Even that really useless 20% one can still do the same too. Or just barely enough to survive the hit there. It's not a lot, but every bit adds up. Oh, he just mana drained what I was about to cast. Nothing we really do over there. We'll go get all of that. You need to stop mana draining us. I can't hit you directly, so I'm just going to hit the other guy because I can't insta-kill it anyways. Come on, Zolgoth. Do some value. I probably should have killed you with your 50%. I saw he was already damaged, but then didn't factor in that he has so much reduction that he's, even when damaged, it's probably still better to go for him first. Also, I just realized I actually still have to go for him after all this anyways, because I can't go for Spirit Fox. Whoops. Yeah, I should have went for him initially. Mistakes have been made. I guess it wouldn't have mattered by the end there anyways. Because either or, I would have had to waste a hit. And we got a double path or left. I'm going to go left. The double's not deep enough to double dead end yet, but you know it's going to. Well, it's not deep enough to be guaranteed. It could reach to another double path. The double. And then that double's the real fake double. But the current double is just pretending to be a fake double. Alright, right or left? We'll go right. There's nothing we can do with that. We can go for our gem spawn. Just gonna hit him. What's with all the dooms? Have there always been this many dooms in Underspire and I've just never noticed because we haven't been using Zolgoth? It feels like every third fight is a doom. On the week where we actually need there to be pretty much none. As our team is very hindered by it due to double Zolgoth. Or does it know there's Zolgoths around? So it's preemptively getting all the dooms ready. I think I just don't normally notice them. Because it's not really relevant taking a doom fight. Whereas with Zolgoth, it's absurdly relevant. I still feel like this is really slow. I mean, they're playing it really badly right now, which is probably the case. Or something, I'm not sure. I know it's obviously our lack of mana accumulators is making it feel a lot slower. Not that we don't have them, but you know, the ones we have access to are not the greatest. It does feel a little bit on the slower side for something that's actually pretty strong. All these dooms aren't helping. Since every single time we go up against one of them, we can't insta-kill them. A team like this could also go a bit slower because even though these things have lower stats, he can resummon a whole team with one cast if he gets lucky enough. And we can't do anything about that because he is stealthy. So we can't target him directly with Zolgoth. And nothing we can do over there. Let's take that one. See if we can get a yellow from Sky. Actually, I can't even do anything there. Let's take some red. And there we go. There we go. Finally, the boss room. Okay, that's double dead end, which we kind of already knew. Oh, this is the fourth room. I gotta use a lantern on it. We're already at the silver room. This is silver, right? Yeah, this is fourth room. Let's go take it. And it should be a pretty easy fight. All we have to do is just use Zolgoth on Amethalis, and then we auto-win. As straightforward as that, pretty much. Oh, yeah, I'll take that. Just trying to see if we can get any convert. Doesn't look like it. I should really get this weapon all the way to max, but I need a yellow for that. And there's no point in hitting that. I'm just going to hit that so we can get a purple from it. Then we'll Zolgoth last slot if we just get some alignment. Perfect. Perfect. Alright, there we go. And now we just win. Kill that. Boom. Kill that. Boom. He creates purple every time he gets hit, which helps us get even more mana. Boom. And he just fed us all the mana we need to kill him. As do those giants tend to do. And there's a double silver. Nice. Alright, 4 torches left. That'll be the last we throw down for tonight. And then tomorrow night, we got Bounty Hunter. We're not going to do all Bounty Hunter tomorrow night, but we'll put a pretty good chunk of it in tomorrow. Get through the first 20 fights, get to the final fight, farm the final fight a little. But, yeah, we'll do that tomorrow night. Not going to cover a video or anything on it. There's not really much of a need to for Bounty Hunter. It's the same team it always is, you know, Tagraki build. Battles leading up, you can replace out one that isn't the bounty captain for a little bit of quick damage as well. Not sure what troop I want to use for that. I just run Stellarix for the fun of it. A little overkill. Could technically run one singular Takshaka. Obviously, there's classics like Tesla. Actually, the true classic is actually Yalgwei. Yalgwei was like the original bounty hunter 4th troop. Back when the meta for bounty hunter was to always run 3 the entire time, because the bounty hunters troops alone weren't enough to really kill out properly. That was before Tagraki, of course. But the meta before Tagraki was to actually run Yalgwei as your 4th option, because out of everything that can basically quick kill at the time, it was one of the better options. And nowadays, the equivalent of that is like a Tesla or something. Let's see, we have brown to purple. As far as under the legendary category. Oh, why am I doing that? I'm trying to queue up double. Well, actually, that's still worth it. I'm trying to queue up double insta-kill. Even though I can't use the second insta-kill, I can still use the skulls from it. There we go. Hey, we gained a level. And we're putting it into blue. What's hello, Outlander? Welcome, welcome. If anyone still has any questions or anything you want me to go over, do let me know. Because after these 2 fights, we're probably going to call it for tonight. Tomorrow during the day, we will do a midday stream. I meant to today. But my sleep schedule has been so horrible since the 1-hour shift. I'm not sure what it is. But tomorrow, I definitely do want to try. And we'll have our normal Bounty Hunter stream and everything for tomorrow night for Gems of War. Saturday midday, we'll have Pal World. We'll be doing co-op again with Isabel, Genki, and or Cookie, depending on who's available, if not everyone. And yeah, then just normal rest of our Gems of War streams. That'd be the game plan. Alright, let's see. What's that Zolgoth there? Oh, yeah, it'll be available this Saturday? Nice. I think everyone will be. I think case schedules change or anything, that's all good too. It's one of the reasons I don't want to do them too often. As fun as it would be doing like a bunch of streams like the next week or two, like almost every single day, I'm just concerned, you know, some people won't be available. And I'd prefer all 4 of us be around if we could try to help it. Like, it's definitely not required, but you know. If we're doing like a 4-person co-op world, it would make sense that if we try to have all 4 every single time. Even if it's not for the whole duration. I was gonna say, how did that Zolgoth not die yet? Should have been dead like 3 turns ago. I forgot the thing even has stealthy. Problem is, we're starting to get deep enough where Zolgoth actually really starts to backfire. Biggest downside of Zolgoth. Oh, I should have taken brown first. Oops. But he's dead anyways. Final fight. Oh, never mind. That was the final fight. Never mind. Hold up. That was the final fight. I miscounted there. But do we have any rewards to claim from level up? Oh, we do. We have some exalted keys. Are they any good? Not really. How many do we have? We're sitting on 29 Exalta keys right now. Their loot is so weird. Like, it's probably one of the weirdest drop tables in the entire game. Hey, we're sitting on 29. I'm not bothering to save them for anything. I just haven't bothered opening them. I'm not really saving them for any real purpose. Unlike many other resources that have a very specific purpose to being saved. These being saved into Legends and Mythics. These are being saved for new Mythics. These are being saved for... because I don't want to open them all. This is being saved for new things being added to event keys. And it's being saved just because I want to see how many VIP keys we can collect. But anyways, guys, I'll wrap it up for now. I hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful week, wonderful weekend. We'll be back tomorrow night, same time as always, 2 hours prior to now tomorrow at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We will be doing a midday stream, hopefully starting around noon or so. We'll also be just finishing up some things with the update for Old School RuneScape. Hopefully getting the bird. Definitely getting 99 Hunter, so we'll be finishing that Hunter grind if nothing else. Though getting 99 Hunter doesn't mean we get bird. But it might help us get bird. We're still on the bird hunt. Honestly, I might still be on the bird hunt for a couple more weeks. I'm not sure how rare it really is. But who knows, maybe we'll get lucky and get it tomorrow. I sure hope so. I want that pet. It's like the coolest looking pet in the entire game. But at least we got 99 Hunter along the way. Because I'm still trying to max out that account so we can start playing the game. I kind of want to make a video series on it too once we do finally get it maxed. Because I haven't really seen anyone try to go down that route. Mostly because it takes a while to max a hardcore account. And most people die before they do. And somehow we haven't. I still can't believe we haven't died in that account. Especially with how we are in other games. Like Power Word when we were doing co-op yesterday. I think we died accidentally like 3 to 4 times. Oh yeah, it was a pet in a different game, not this game. Yeah, no worries. It's not Gems of War related. You're not missing a pet. No, the only pet we got this week in Gems of War was the Easter pet yesterday. Though I will be handing out the Easter pet for 2023 on stream tomorrow night. I mean, not tomorrow night. On Easter night, I mean. So if any of you guys still need that, I will have the Easter pet for Gems of War for 2023 on Easter night. So we'll still have our normal stream that night, and yeah, we'll hand it out. But anyways, guys, I'll catch you guys later. Goodbye.